Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be making a kelp farm that uses a flying machine underwater. Now, this one it's not too complicated. You are going to need a bit of glass to help align the water. So what you're going to need today, this is what you're going to need for the flying machine underwater. Observers, sticky pistons, honey blocks. You need to use honey blocks because slime blocks kind of can cause problems. Obsidian, trapdoors. The door and the lever and the glass is for the turn it off and on underwater, and just some type of block to put temporary blocks in. So we're gonna grab all this first. This is for the kelp, obviously. This is for the up top part, and this is for the collection system here. So now let's just grab all this and we'll just start. So first things first, we gotta, build it up. So put one block there. We'll put this last. So you put your temporary block here. You have a sticky piston that's pointing to you. Put 3 honey blocks against this. And then come around to the other side, put a sticky piston next to the honey blocks. And do another 3. There you go. Now you take your observers and you have them facing with the honey blocks. So you have the arrow pointing towards the honey blocks. Same thing here. Now this other observer is for the rest of the machine. So now you're back on the back side of it. You want to take your your obsidian, point it right here. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to put your obsidian right on that piston. That's to stop the flying machine. Another thing you want to do is put 2 temporary blocks here, because you want to have your observer pointing this way. Now you get rid of that temporary block. Oh, same thing with this one. Don't leave that one there. Now that you have that, you want to have your your sticky piston pointing into the observer here. Now once you got that set up, let's set up the other side of the farm. Now this can be any length. It has to be 6 wide, but this can be any length. I'm not going too long because take me too long to fly over there. Now you want to have a stopping area. So let's say this is the end of your farm. You want to have 1 block, and then on top you want to go, like this is the edge of your honey blocks. So you want to go 1 in and then 2 back. And on top of that, you go 3 up. This will stop the machine and send it backwards without using any redstone. So once you have that basically set up, you want to set up the on and off button. Now, the way that's done is use a door, a lever, and some type of just dirt. Some type of solid block. It can be anything. I'm using dirt because that's what I have. So you take your block of dirt, put it right on the back of that. Put 1 more block here. This is going to be a temporary dirt block and surrounded with some type of block. Now, once you have that set up, take some block where you can have like either a door or a trap door here. I prefer a door so I can get in. Because now this creates a little air pocket and you can put your level there. Now before you can start the machine, you have to do one more thing. You have to put the trapdoors down. Now, this will set off the machine, so and look at that, there it goes. Now if you did it correctly, it should bounce all the way there and bounce all the way back. You'll know if you did it correctly. This is a good check to see if you did it correctly. And if you need to rebuild it, if you misplaced a block, you can be able to actually fix it. Oh, I forgot to remove that gravel. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Now that you have this all set up, now you can, put the kelp down. I don't know how much kelp I needed. I just took 5 stacks because I'm a little slow. So I'm going to put it down and then I'll get back to you. All right, now you got all your kelp place. You want to go to the top, to the corner over here. You can use any type of block to pillar up, but what you want to do is you need to build the top part of this farm. So what you want to do is grab your temporary block. You're definitely going to need more dirt than this, but you just basically want to build up to the top part. Boom. Look at this. Now that you're up at the top, you basically want to, put your glass in. Now you want to put it 2 down. Oops, that's 3. I need to replace it. It's going to be possible. And you want to go 1 above. So basically you're just doing 3, a row of 3. Well, actually, never mind, sorry. You only need 2. You only need 2. I'm making a mistake. Because basically this top row is going to be filled in. And you're going to have the water push it to one side. So you're going to have it push over. So it's going to flow over down into a channel that's too deep. So. Oops. Because the reason why you go 2 down, it's simple. Because up the top will be a flowing water. So I'm going to build it one side and then I'll build the rest of it out. So you got it, you're 6 wide, but you need a bit more. So you need to go, because, there'll be an extra row because it's going to flow up and the water flow is 7 or 8, I should say. And you want it to pour into a channel. So you want this to be 11 blocks long. Let's see if I can do this right first try. Yeah, I think I should be able to do this right. Now, you want this to flow into a channel, so you want it 1 deeper. So this is where I was getting confused with the 3. Because this top row is going to be all, you're going to put dirt there, and then you're going to replace it back, or I should say. So it will all work out nice and, without too much problems. And basically you build this out the whole way on each side, and basically this will help, what is it? Make the water flowing and not have it automatically fill in. Oops. Look at that, I already have the... Now, I like to include this part just because I'm worried some of the kelp's gonna go flying away. So, yep. Now, basically you just want 2 blocks and then you're gonna fill this in. So I'll get back to when I have it filled. Now, once you have all your glass put into place, you want to have, you want to fill in this top part with dirt. So you can have all the water kind of go away and not have to deal with it. You have to fill in this, basically this top 2 layers. Well, you could build it 1 higher, which I probably should have. But I made a mistake. I made a mistake. It should be 1 higher if you don't want to have to get rid of so much water. Can I, like... What you're actually supposed to do, I made a mistake, is you want to go 1 out of the water. So you only have to mine 1, what is it? You only have to place 1 row of dirt. So what you want to do is place the row of dirt. So you can get rid of, you can place water on top of it. All right, now that you have this all built out, Now, just to go over a quick run over to make sure you have it built right, you want 2 rows. So you want 1 row on the water and 1 row above the water. And then on the side where you are collecting it, you could have it either go either way. You want to have a 2 deep trench with a 1 row going across the whole top. Now that you got this all built out, we can go get the water buckets that I have down here. You only need 2 of them. And basically you're surrounded by water anyway. So you want to get up in here and basically... Oops. Basically just make an infinite water source the whole way down. And as you can see, the water will push over and go right into here. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that. Now, once you have all this water placed out, you're going to want to get rid of the, what is it? The dirt that's underneath here. Now, once you have all the dirt get underneath there, I'll explain how to set up the water stream on the other side to have no problems with it. Now, all you're going to need for the collection system is some water, some signs, the hopper for the items to flow into, and in the chest. Now, let's go set that up. You're going to come up here. It's dark already. Basically, you take your water, flow it along here, put a sign in, grab another water bucket, 1 down over, go again, sign, another water bucket, boom, down, sign, water bucket, boom, down. I like to just put a sign here, and basically now you're gonna put your hopper there with your chest there. Now, you can put this somewhere else or make the water stream go a bit farther or closer. Basically, this is just a simple little setup to make sure it's somewhat right. I can't get out of here. And that's basically it. Now, if you want the items to flow better, there's different ways to have the water stream travel. Of course, it's thundering and lightning. Now that you have your farm fully built, you want to turn the flying machine on down here. Basically, you just flick this lever, and the kelp will float up to the top, and basically just kind of float in. Now, there is more efficient ways. Oh, what? Oh, I know what I forgot. Now, me being a dumb person, I forgot you need to fill in a layer of water here. Now, since you placed those blocks there, there's technically no water source blocks there. So basically, go through and fill in this top row with water. Make sure not to get any on the other side. You could just mine those glass blocks, but I'm dumb. I forgot. I was wondering why those blocks weren't floating. And now, all of these will fly up. Now, this machine will just go back and forth constantly. And will always be, flowing. This machine produces, like, quite a lot when it's in this kind of situation. So, this should fill up, quite quickly. So, and that's that. This was a bit more in-depth than I wanted to do. If you find my content somewhat interesting, make sure to give a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I'm live like almost every day at 7:30 EST if anybody actually wants to watch. Mostly playing Minecraft. I sometimes stream Overwatch, and I sometimes stream other games. I'm live on my YouTube and Twitch. Trying that out, seeing how that goes. And that's it. Now, one other thing with this farm, you can extend this to quite a lot more distance, and you can build them next to each other, but it's just too much for like the video, and I don't know how to set that up. Like to set up the ones next to each other and they all flow into one drain. Yeah, I can't do that. So, if you found this video useful, give a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.